morning, Wilson, evening, or whenever you're watching this. I'm Tyler Carlbon, and I'm glad to see you back for the third week of Warrior News from Home. Yearbooks will be arriving in mid-May. If you haven't already ordered one, you can still order them on sscyearbooks.com, but be sure to order them soon, considering there's still a limited number amount left. Are you interested in helping to sponsor senior prom for the class of 2020? Check out the Warriors Unite online clothing store. Some products include sweatshirts, t-shirts, and quarter zips. All these products have the Warrior Unite logo on them. To purchase these products, please visit www.imageworksapparel.com/Wilson_HS. We'd like to help you get to know the class of 20 a little bit better, so check out some of these class of 2020 biographies. Next, we have another edition of Cooking with Chloe, so let's now send you over to her.
Hi Wilson, it's me Chloe, back with another segment of Cooking with Chloe with my little sister.
Hi.
What's your name?
Hallie.
Nice. We're gonna be making chocolate cupcakes today.
Okay, so your ingredients today are 1 box of chocolate cake mix,
3 eggs, half a cup of vegetable oil, and 1 1/4 cup of coffee. I have my oven preheating to 350. All right, so first Hallie's gonna add in the cake mix. Great. And now I'm going to add in the 1 1/4 cup of coffee. And we're just gonna start that out at low. Next is the half cup of vegetable oil. And then Hallie's gonna add in the 3 eggs. Really slowly. Okay, great. We're just gonna mix that now so there's no more lumps left. Okay, this is what your mix should look like when it's done. We have already put some cupcake holders into a cupcake tin, and we're just gonna fill them each up halfway, then put it in the oven. Okay, so the cupcakes are gonna go in the oven for 20 to 30 minutes, or until you can stick a toothpick through them and they come out clean. Okay, so next we're gonna make the icing. So we're gonna do a whipped cream icing. So first, Hallie's gonna put in 3 cups of heavy cream into our stand mixer. And then we're gonna do 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. And then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right. And then you're just gonna whip it together on medium speed until it forms stiff peaks. Okay, and here's what it should look like after 5 minutes. From here, we're gonna just put it into a piping bag. If you don't have a piping bag, you can always just use a plastic bag and cut off one of the ends, or just ice your cupcakes with a knife. Okay, the cupcakes are out of the oven, and now we're just gonna let them cool for 10 to 15 minutes.
That looked really delicious, Chloe. One of the ways a lot of people are using this time at home is to watch some of their favorite TV shows or what they want to watch. If you're still wondering what to watch or what you want to watch next, let's now send you over to Brianna Negron with her weekly suggestions.
Hi everyone, it's Brianna Negron and welcome back to my TV and movie review. So for the past 2 segments, I've kind of been sticking to recommending TV shows on Netflix for people around my age, but I really wanted to switch it up and recommend some more movies. Since everyone may not have Netflix, I wanted to also recommend some movies on some other platforms that people may like. So my first movie is a horror movie on Netflix, but after that we'll go to Hulu and Disney+. So on Netflix, the first movie I wanted to recommend is Hush, because I really think it is so underrated. So this movie, I first wanted to say, is horror, but it's more so suspense, because usually I don't typically go for horror movies. So first, a quick overview of this movie is that it takes place in a very secluded and rural area, and it follows the story of a deaf woman who's a writer, and she has to face many obstacles when she is faced with someone who's trying to kill her. So this movie is very suspenseful and keeps you on your toes, so I really recommend it. Even if you're not a big fan of horror, you'll still like it for the suspense. So next we're going to go to Hulu, where I watched A Simple Favor. A Simple Favor is more of a mystery and suspense movie, which I really like, and it follows the story of a mom who becomes friends with another mother at her son's school, but then soon she discovers that she has a very dark and secretive past that it focuses on. So this movie takes very many drastic turns and really keeps you on your toes, kind of like the first movie, but it really kept my interest for the whole time and was very entertaining. And plus it has some very, very iconic actors and actresses in it, like Blake Lively, Anna Kendrick, Henry Golding, so the cast is great and the movie is also very entertaining. So then next, my final movie is on Disney+, which I've been really loving recently too. It's very lighthearted and keeps me distracted with everything going on. So I'm sure a lot of people have already seen this, but just in case you haven't, I really wanted to recommend Onward. So Onward is such a cute and family-friendly movie that you can watch with like family time at home with everyone. But it follows 2 elves on their very exciting journey to meet their father. And it has lots of fun characters, it's very funny, but also has a very cute ending, which I really liked. So even if you're not very much into like comical Disney movies, I would still recommend this for anyone of all ages, and it's very fun. So that's all for today. Keep social distancing and stay safe, everyone. Bye.
Great recommendations, Bree. Now let's send you over to Mollie Veers with some tips on how to fish. This is a great way to spend time outdoors during these times.
Have a nice, fat, juicy worm on your hook. Make sure you have a lot of room around you, and if you're sitting next to someone, that you don't cast into them. This is how you cast. Then you bring it back, and let it go. Then you reel it in a little bit. Then you sit and wait to catch a big, fat, juicy trout. If where you're sitting is wet, make sure you bring a towel along so you don't get your butt wet while you sit. Make sure that you have a fishing license when you go. You can get them at Walmart or Dick's, because if you don't have one and the game warden catches you, you'll get a big fine.
Make sure you always pick up your garbage and don't leave trash. Don't be a pig.
Lastly, we have a message from Miss Sailor. I bet most of you hadn't had a haircut recently, but now is a perfect time to think about growing out your hair for the Wilson hair drive we are planning for the next school year in the spring. You only need 8 inches of hair to make a big difference for children with hair loss due to cancer or other trauma. Thank you in advance, and thank you to everyone who donated their hair at last year's hair drive. Before we end today's episodes, we'd like to send you over to Mr. Presti, who is singing Mr. Jones by the Counting Crows. But other than that, that's all we have for you today, Wilson. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at Warrior News 15 to keep up to date with the latest from us. I'm Tyler Carlbon. Have a great day, Wilson.
Students of Wilson Area High School, this is for you. Even got my superstar shirt. This song might be a little bit old, but I think most of you guys know it. And if it's okay, let me know and I'll try to do another one for you. Here we go. Hope you guys are doing well. I miss you. Sha-la-wa-wa-wa Wilson. I was heading home on Friday, checking out this new TikTok. COVID-19 prompts a notification on my cell phone, and all my friends text me, we have 2 weeks off of school. Oh, the weather is beautiful, and we all want school to be over. Man, I wish school was over. So then 2 weeks later, we be doing online school. Yeah, we think this will be awesome. Yeah, well, nuh-uh. I miss my friends. Show me one of them TikTok dances and pretend we're at school quarantine. Believe me, you won't believe what I'm saying, 'cause I wanna be going back to school. Yeah, COVID-19 took away our fun days. Yeah, we can't have graduation. Prom's postponed. No, that's canceled too. They all say don't worry. We can't have superstars when everybody's at home. You can only be lonely. Well, I really hate this virus. Stuck at home with my parents, bro and sis. They are driving me very, very crazy. Yeah, well, you know, blue is my favorite color. I've got Wilson wear on every day. If I know Marticelli, he'd be thrilled to see me back in school. Well, COVID-19 makes us look to the future. Yeah, we wanna be back in school. Why don't we have a Zoom? I don't think so. I'm sick of that too. Standing in my kitchen. Wish I was in AP Chem when everybody knows me. I never will complain about school again. Won't complain about geometry. Said I really wanna see Marticelli. I wanna be in school. Yeah, everybody wants to pass their class. We all want to see our friends. Yeah, but we got different reasons for that. We're all real bored, 'cause we've been stuck at home. And I don't wanna be stuck here for weeks, yeah. COVID-19, when we head back to school, yeah, we open up our lockers, they'll smell real bad. Man, I don't care, I'm so glad we're back. I wanna be in physics. COVID-19 wishes will all come true when Monticelli loves you. Oh, son, I can't believe I wanna go back to school. COVID-19, watching Warrior News. When I look at the television, one Monticelli staring right back at me. We all are warriors, and we sure know why, and we sure know how. When everybody's quarantined, back in school I'll be happy as I can be. COVID-19, we're gonna be warriors. See you guys.